welcome to the Free Art Show. I'm Kim Holm and I draw your requests and put them up for free use. With me, I have my lovely wife Beanie.
Hello.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, you just saw me draw this fancy intro drawing, which is actually a postcard. And last week I also drew a postcard, which is here, and said that the YouTube commenters, people who subscribe and comment on YouTube, can win it. And now we'll start the show by seeing who won the very first Free Art Show postcard.
Woohoo!
And we have...
drum roll.
Drum roll.
I'm very bad at drum.
Please don't do the drum roll.
Oh, come on, just throw the dice.
When I said better audio quality on YouTube, I also meant louder, annoying drum rolls that don't really roll.
Oh,
okay.
You're such a grump.
So we have the numbers of the commenters here, and we'll see who wins. If it's a 6, then I get the drawing.
No, then you throw it again.
Then I throw it again.
2.
Jonna. 1.
Congratulations, Jonna.
So we'll contact you, or you contact us, and you get this in the mail. And if you want to get this, then when I post the YouTube video, go over there, subscribe, and comment. Now we will have more dice rolling, because
Karl Birkeland Varley wants to know, vem pratar du med? Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to my lovely wife, Beanie.
He's talking to himself.
I'm talking
He can throw his phone.
you, the listener, the viewer. The viewer, hopefully. If you're watching, if you're just listening to an art show.
You can listen to an art show.
You can listen to an art show.
It would be kind of silly to just listen to a art drawing show.
Yes.
Art making show.
Yes.
Yes.
It would, to an art cast, as it's called. Anyhow, we have, I picked out 6 of the requests I got this week, and I can read them up. We have Axel wanting a dwarf fighting a demonic wolf. We have Clou wanting Space Marines. We have Matteo wanting Icarus. We have Trond Ivar wanting 2 women carrying a dead dog. We have Annika wanting a barren yet promising landscape. And we have David wanting a severed head still hanging mid-air, laughing at its body falling down the stairs. EC Comics style.
That is a silly head.
Yes.
That's your body, man.
Yes. You should care about your body. Let's see what the dice decides.
Decide.
Let the dice decide.
No!
3! We will draw!
Icarus?
Icarus!
Icarus!
So, that will...
I was rooting for Icarus.
Yeah. So let's figure out how we are going to draw Icarus. We'll sketch a bit first, just to get some concepts in our head. We will not be drawing Icarus in a landscape mode.
No?
The landscape mode on the paper, that's the...
Telephone.
Yes, I'm way too digital. Because he's going up towards the sun.
So you will be drawing him.
So if we were going something going up,
What's that
we need
called?
the vertical, the portrait mode, and you need some sort of mechanical wings halfway. But the problem there is
supposed to melt. So how can they be mechanical?
Yeah, the feathers.
Oh, okay. How do feathers melt?
Okay. They are wax feathers. Either bound together with wax or Have I ever told you the story of Icarus?
I've heard it before.
Okay, so
I just clearly don't remember it quite clearly.
I think he just needs to reach for the sun and then have a nice composition thus.
Why are you crossing him over?
That's a composition. Let's do it.
Oh,
Shall
okay,
we-
I get it.
Shall we use some red on this one?
Well, you already found red, so...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do red. We'll start with a sun.
Give me the dice.
The die.
Okay. It's a dice.
No, it's a die.
Is it a silent C?
No, plural is dice. Singular is die.
As in dead?
I'm a role-playing geek. I know this shit.
As in dead?
Yes, as a
Die. As in dead. Definition of die from the Cambridge English Dictionary. To stop living.
We have a comment.
Die. Okay.
We have a comment.
Yes, but I'm reading up on dice.
You don't trust me. This is the
Carl
song.
Olav Virkeland Varley says, what made you start painting bands in concerts? And have you done that for long?
Yeah. The story goes, I started drawing concerts in 2010 when me and my wife had been dating for a year.
Was it a year? Was it a full year?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were living in...
Yeah, it was almost a full year, and we had just moved in together, and we were really, really broke.
Paul Maccabi says, good evening!
Good evening. So, when it was the Hole in the Sky festival, and two bands I really love, Udfaust and Rotten Christ, were playing, and I had tickets for me and my future wife, and I had to realize that shit, I'm so broke that I can't go. I have to try to sell the tickets. Luckily,
Nobody wanted
nobody
them.
wanted them. So
It's kind of weird, actually.
yeah. So I thought, hey, I'm a professional artist, so if I bring my sketchbook, I can sketch in the background while enjoying the concert, and it won't be a total waste of time. I'll be
No,
doing
and
something.
maybe somebody will buy me beer.
I was
What you thought. No, sorry.
You're ruining my jokes, damn it.
I stole your punchline. I'm sorry.
So I thought maybe I'll sketch some, because then I'll be productive, and maybe someone will buy me a beer. Listen to the non-existing laughter, because you ruined the punchline.
I'm just going to have to
Okay.
tell you as well.
Don't ruin the second punchline, please. I started sketching during the Udfaust concert, which was the very first concert of the festival, and I had my trusty old Pentel color brush, and I just instantly I saw that, oh shit, in some weird way, there's an affinity between what I'm sketching and the music. So I started sketching more and more, and by the end of the evening I was running out to the pit, headbanging, running back again, drawing. And then by the end of the second day, when Suffocation headlined, drawing Suffocation was just such a it was mind-blowing, and the results I got were just spectacular. And I realized that I have to keep doing this. Nobody bought me a beer though.
Yes, your friend did.
Again, you're ruining the punchlines. Yeah, my friend bought me a beer, but he would have bought me a beer anyhow.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I have to tell you.
Okay. Yeah.
That die and dice are both This is both a die and a dice.
This is everything that's wrong with the world today.
Knowledge?
No. Lowering the standards.
Of what?
Of die. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we are drawing Icarus today. If you don't know the myth of Icarus, then it's actually it's a good tale. It's a good yarn. Oh no! Oh, saved it.
Maybe you should put the water on the other side.
Maybe I should put the water on the other side.
Isn't it good that you have such a clever wife?
No. I'll continue with the tale of Icarus. So, the genius inventor Daedalus, we call him, was more or less imprisoned by King Minos on Crete and forced to invent various things like the labyrinth, and because the king controlled all the ships around Crete, there was no way Daedalus and his son Icarus could escape by sea. And Crete is an island, so they were trapped. But being a genius inventor, Daedalus created wings of wax. I'm guessing he would use feathers as well. And they escaped by flying. But before they flew, and this is the important part, he didn't just say to his son, "Don't fly too close to the sun." He said, "Don't fly too close to the water, because the mists will make your wings heavy and you will fall in. And don't fly too close to the sun, because your wings will burn or melt." So Icarus loved flying, thought, "Hey, let's not listen to my father, he's only a genius."
It isn't that brilliant to make wings out of wax.
To make them fly.
Okay, that's quite brilliant, but
Yes.
come on. You could have used something cleverer.
And he also made a labyrinth which you could only get out of by using string.
String?
String, yeah. That's another tale. Anyhow, Icarus got too fond of flying, so he flew too close to the sun, and his wings melted, and he fell into the sea and died.
He couldn't swim.
It's a big fucking ocean. It's the Aegean Sea, except it wasn't called that at the time. No. Well, it's called. It wasn't called that at the time, because the reason it's the Aegean Sea is because what's his name? Theseus goes to the labyrinth and says to his father, if my ship comes home with a black flag, then I'm alive. With a white flag, I'm dead, or something to that effect. And when he comes back alive, he forgets to
Put on the
correct colors. So his father, the king, what's it called? Aegean? The king Aegis, something like that, throws himself in the sea and drowns because he's mourning his son. And that's why it's called the Aegean Sea. And so that's clearly after Daedalus has escaped.
And Icarus is drowned. So it could have been the Icarus Sea.
Yeah, but Icarus wasn't a king. And the funny thing is that some of these persons, people might have been real people, but their actions very likely not so.
So you're saying Icarus didn't fly too close to the sun?
Yeah, because if you fly too close to the sun, then you get up to the upper atmosphere and it gets freezing cold.
So maybe his wings actually froze.
Maybe.
Twisted.
So, now we need to mix water in here. I'll do them both at the same time. Anyone have any questions, topics, anything else? Then just comment. If not, I will continue to butcher Greek myth with lousy pronunciations and bad memory and some imagination, I'm guessing.
Is it mythology?
It is legend, but it intersects.
What was the other one about?
The other one.
About the labyrinth.
Yeah, that's Theseus, the hero of. Yeah, he's the hero of Athens. He
Mona
goes.
Ligo says, hello!
Hi, Mona. Hello. Theseus goes to Crete and falls in love with the daughter of King Minos. She gives him a string, I think, so that he can go in to the labyrinth and slay the Minotaur, and then get out by using the string, which is...
Oh, it's a very long string.
It's a very long string.
I was thinking maybe he had to, I don't know,
it's not a G-string.
lift himself up or something, and I didn't get it. Why would a string do that? But it's kind of like breadcrumbs.
Yes, but you know how you actually get out of any labyrinth if you have enough time. Always hold your hand to one wall, and it will lead you out in the end.
Same wall?
Yeah, as long as you just hold one hand to one wall, then in the end you have to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So
unless you start the labyrinth in the middle.
Even then, no matter what, if there's an exit, you will meet that exit eventually.
That was a very long string.
Or if you've actually seen the palace at Knossos, which people...
It's a tiny labyrinth.
Yeah, for a labyrinth, it's not huge.
So,
I mean,
okay.
It's not tiny. It's the size of a Minoan temple.
And that's roughly the size of
it's the size of a couple of football fields, something like that. If you dig out everything, I would guess.
That's soccer for you Americans.
You could. How big are the American football fields?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
And I'm not googling it because that's not football. Okay. Ooh. Is he melting?
Yeah. So, didn't you pay attention to the story?
No. I paid attention to the fact that your red ink looks like a red heart. I
What?
like it.
Yeah, it's a bit wobbly. I'll fix it.
No, not the
Oh, that's
the
red.
actual ink.
Ah.
I like it. It makes me happy. It
Oh.
gives me joy.
So now we'll try to tighten this up a bit here and there. That's always the challenge of doing any of these drawings, is to not keep it too tight and not keep it too loose. But always have a little penis.
Oh, he's naked?
Yes.
Do they always fly naked?
Well, the Greeks were all about depicting men naked. Women, however, should wear clothes because they're a bit dirty.
Dirty.
Yeah. Dirty women. They are dirty, they have smaller brains, and they have fewer teeth. Was a popular opinion among very smart Greek men. And you know how Aristotle knew that women had fewer teeth than men?
How?
He reasoned it with his superior male reasoning. Men don't count.
Real men don't count.
Yeah. So
That's a t-shirt for you.
Real men don't count. Oh, well.
So, would you tell us about the materials you're using?
Yeah, today we're working with golden acrylic, fluid acrylic. Sometimes we're working with acrylic ink, which is even more fluid. Sometimes we're working with China ink, which is fluider than that.
Fluider?
Yes, fluider.
And what's the fluidest?
The fluidest is the fluidest. What is the fluidest? The fluidest is the air. Painting with the air itself.
That's not very fluid, man.
No, it's gaseous.
Okay.
So usually when there's a drawing like this, which is basically black and white and just some red, I like working with the ink because it dries even faster. But today I'm not working with the ink because we're out of ink, because I took all the ink and left it at my studio.
Why would you do that?
Because I needed it there.
Oh, your ink. Isn't this ink?
It's probably a little bit left.
That's ink.
No, that's not the one. That one is icky.
Oh. Alicia Hutchinson says, "Good evening."
Good evening.
Hello.
So, again.
Mm-hmm. Remember, if you enjoy the cast, please do share.
Oh yes, please share the cast. And you can also...
So, why is the sun red?
Because I had the red here.
I'm not critiquing you as much as I was just wondering, because we saw a red moon the other day.
Yes, we did.
You might have gotten, I don't know, inspired or something. But no, it was just convenience.
Often it is convenience.
Laziness.
Laziness is the mother of invention. I'm pretty sure that's the quote. I'm too lazy to Google it, and so are you.
Huh? Is there a quote? Who said it?
You want me to describe my stupid joke to you? Necessity is the mother of invention, is the quote.
Well, that's Morten Sander. Hello!
Hello, Morten. Long time.
Mm-hmm. So see, we're not here on Fridays anymore. It will not always be Saturdays either.
No. It might be any old day now, but probably mostly Saturdays.
Mm-hmm. And he will announce it. Kim will announce it.
Yeah.
At least a couple of days prior.
I will always announce it at least a couple of minutes prior.
Yeah, he might do that actually.
Yeah, I might do that.
Sander says, nødlærer naken dame og danse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Necessity is the mother of invention is the quote that I mangled by saying laziness is the mother of invention. But laziness is the mother of invention is also a very true-ish statement.
Mm-hmm. Alicia Hutchinson says, I like to draw too. I draw mainly dragons like beings that I make up. And I'm hoping to go into tattooing to show my work off.
And first of all, I really love drawing dragons. I'm working on a series of dragon mountains, I guess. Right now, and it will probably be finished to show in a year or two. You can see one of them as the header on my Facebook page. And second, I really admire tattoo artists because they are really skilled illustrators, or at least good tattoo artists. I don't admire bad tattoo artists that much. But good ones, it's just amazing to see
what they can do.
Yeah, what they can do, and
on a moving canvas.
Yeah, and just how great they are at figuring out an angle on what they're going to tattoo, and on the concept and the image and everything, and then just executing it so flawlessly. Because illustrators and artists generally can afford to get sloppy. Tattoo artists don't get sloppy.
No, it would be really mean to get sloppy.
Yeah. And that's so fascinating, so admirable. Love it.
Sander says, not just who wrong quotes sayings. Thank you for making that easy to read.
I love misheard quotes, missaid quotes, and sayings. It's the best. As Tina Turner said, easily the best.
I'm trying to come
Simply
up with...
the good.
Simply the...
Yeah.
Simply okay.
It's simply okay. I'm hoping this image comes out better than simply okay. I think it's...
This is Icarus, by the way, to all you brand new viewers.
Yeah, and I think we're really close to done. Does it look done?
Morten Sander says he likes misheard lyrics to songs.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Does this look finished-ish? Of course, it doesn't look that finished when I'm still painting on it.
Alicia wants to know, does the music inspire you to do art?
Oh, yes. Music inspires me to do art in a lot of ways. One thing is that I can get inspired by just listening to a song, whether it be the lyrics or the music or a combination that puts images in my head. The mere listening to a song can give me a lot of inspiration. And then I often listen to music while drawing, because then it gets me in the right mood, and it also lets me draw in rhythm to the music, which is an interesting way of...
That's what you do also as well when you do your live art.
Yes, we'll get to that.
I'm sorry for stealing your punchlines, but you're so slow.
I'm methodical. Now, Where was I?
Not punching.
So, when drawing to the rhythm of music, it's a way to introduce some.
Morten Sander has a good question. I'm sorry, but I have to say this.
Okay.
I was thinking, why is the sun so small? But it's a red dwarf, isn't it?
No, it's a red dwarf. You had to ruin my train of thought for that. For that. Okay, so when drawing to music, it introduces an element that's beyond your control when you're drawing in rhythm. And that element of chaos makes it easier to create art that feels alive, because perfection does not feel alive. But the imperfect has at least a hope of life. And then finally, I, as my wife said, go to concerts and draw extreme metal concerts by the side of the stage.
Whilst headbanging.
While headbanging. And that has resulted in a lot of working with bands and often getting the music and lyrics while I work to it, and making one drawing per song for an album, which is great. And now, this coming Tuesday, I'm going to work for a band. And what I will do is, I've already gotten the music, but I haven't listened to it yet. But when I get to the studio Tuesday, I will put on the music for the first time, and then I will spend all that day making a big oil painting just to the music.
Not lyrics.
If I can hear the lyrics, but I've specifically asked them to not send me the lyrics this time, and I'm very excited to see how it will turn out, because it might go bad.
We have people having a conversation in the comments.
Yes.
It goes, Alexander says, "Hi Karl Olav," and then Alan comes in and says, "Kari," and then Karl Olav answers, "Yes."
So, hey, it's the meeting spot on Saturday night. Saturday night, everybody meets at the free art show.
I'm guessing Karl Olav is Kari. Carry. Kari!
Carry me home. Not quite.
Alicia says, "Yay, I'm a metal fan. I'm currently in my last year at university studying professional musicianship on guitar. So I guess I can say I'll have a degree in metal."
Haha! The academic metal degree, that's the best. Okay, I think I need to go find. No, I can use this. No, I need to find an even bigger brush, a broader brush. Could you find that for me? Because as Morten said, it's a tiny sun.
Yes.
It looks like a ball.
I agreed. He's playing volleyball.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
He's being a goalie.
Yes, so sometimes your insipid comments actually are helpful. Ow. If you didn't catch that, never call your wife insipid on air. That's a bit too big. That's better. Okay.
There's no difference in that.
There's a huge difference. See, here's the difference.
Oh, it's longer.
See?
You're wrecking the heart. You wrecked the heart.
I made it perfect.
Okay, we'll see. Morten Sander says bye-bye, and then he says slow. I don't know what that means. It might mean he left and just stopped a moment to laugh. But I don't know. I'm hoping you didn't leave, Morten.
That's more sun size.
I like.
Now he's playing with a yoga ball.
Red. Shouldn't it have rays or something? You don't need to have rays.
I need to have spatter.
You do. You do.
I do need to have spatter.
You do. You do. No, Morten Sander didn't mean bye-bye, because he's still here giving you a winky face with his tongue out. What's that called?
A winky face with its tongue out. It's called.
Okay.
So.
Medicine ball. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a yoga ball.
Reaching for the sun. Should I do anything with the face? No. Yeah, I should do one thing with the face. This will make all the difference in the world. This is the make or break. See? Excellent. Okay,
Can I read this first, please?
Yeah.
Morten Sander says, I bought a nut cup, also a susp, and my first thought was that it needs googly eyes. What's a nut cup?
What's a nut cup?
It's a cup that protects your nuts. Yes?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yes, you have to buy googly eyes now.
In English.
Why do you need a nut cup?
Okay, so if you enjoyed watching this, then please do share the video. Also, if this video will be put up on, if you're watching on Facebook, this video will be put up on YouTube in a couple of days. And by commenting there, you can win this postcard, which can be sent directly to you. You can. Yes, and
do remember to subscribe on the YouTube
video. Yeah, subscribe on the YouTube. We will continue doing these live streams on Facebook, but for archival purposes, YouTube is a lot better. So we will posting the video with better sound and better audio there. And if you really like this art, then it is available for sale for the next week until the next show for €100 including international shipping, and you can claim it by saying claim. If not, then it will always be released for free use at my gallery denungehadholm.smugmug.com, where we have over 2,000 images in high res for free use that you can use under a Creative Commons attribution license. So all you have to do to use them professionally, commercially, personally, is just remember to say Kim made this. Don't say
preferably Kim Holm.
Yeah. Please use my surname as well.
Your surname?
Yeah. And even throw in a link. I like links. That's all you need to do to use my art.
Which YouTube?
So If you just want to follow me, then please follow me as Den Unge Herr Holm on Facebook, Den Unge Herr Holm on Twitter, Den Unge Herr Holm on Instagram, and Den Unge Herr Holm on YouTube. And if you want to support me even more, then I have a sleeping little Patreon campaign at patreon.com/KimHolm that will soon arise again.
Patreon.
But you can support me there now as well. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great Saturday. And we will be back next week.
Oh, it's so hot.
With new requests.
Mm-hmm. And the drawing of that.
And we will also reveal who won. We will draw who won this.
Hopefully with more comments so that we can't use a die.
Yes. More comments on YouTube would be appreciated. More subscribers. We are working week to week at getting better at this shit. So hopefully you'll join us on our journey.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Bye bye Mona. Bye bye Morten. And thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring.
Alicia. Thank you for caring.